I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodash. I want to give double honors unto my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say peace, mercy, and blessings to all the hopeful elect out there. To Saquan Yahweh Akim, to the Bayafshah Dawadah, to the house of David. The true name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means He exists or He is to be. The true name of the Son is Yahushai, which means He is the deliverer. Okay, and what you see here, this is an article from End Time Headlines. It says 99 years ago today, a total solar eclipse split a major U.S. city, and history will repeat itself in 75 days. So what we have here is signs in the heavens, man. And it's a real beautiful thing to be alive during this time, man. Call on Yom Layah Bashem Yahushai, because we're seeing literally the collapse of the second leg of the Roman Empire, which is America. We're seeing it at every angle. The city of confusion is being broken down. That's from Isaiah 24. Okay, and so back in this article, I'll get some precepts. It says, in 75 days, a total solar eclipse will come to North America, throwing parts of 15 U.S. states into a rare darkness during the day, alongside parts of Mexico and Canada. It happened before, most recently on August 21st in 2017, but 99 years ago today, on January 24th, 1925, a landmark total solar eclipse came to the U.S. Northeast that divided one of the biggest cities in the world into eclipse have and have-nots. That day, totality struck just after sunrise, as seen from parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. The city of New Haven, Connecticut, saw totality for the longest at 2 minutes, but this eclipse was most famous for what happened in Manhattan and New York City. Okay, a total solar eclipse can only be viewed from within a narrow path of totality, which that day was 103 miles wide. Millions saw it in the New York metropolitan area and the northeastern U.S. on a brilliantly clear but freezing day. Okay. At the time, it would have been the most viewed solar eclipse in history. Among the viewers were seen 7 scientists in the airships USS Los Angeles, a U.S. Navy airship that carried 500 pounds of telescopes and other sky-watching gear, according to History.net. Around it were 26 planes, while in Manhattan, 149 volunteers staked out Upper Manhattan block by block and reported back to scientists what they saw. According to Space.com, the idea was to confirm the southern boundary of the path of totality. That boundary had been predicted to be 83rd Street, cutting Manhattan into two. Everyone, and this is all spiritual, everyone to the north, because, this country is divided. There's getting ready to be a civil war, Everyone to the north was supposed to glimpse a totality eclipse sun, where everyone to the south merely a partial eclipse. Okay? There's no comparison between the two, with the totality bringing darkness in a day and a chance to see the sun's crown with the naked eye. A partial solar eclipse, even with 99% of the sun's disk covered, must be viewed through solar filter glasses. Okay? So yeah, man, this is great signs. This is the year 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting ready to bring that trouble on 2/3 of our wicked people. Now is the time to get yourself right. Pray, fast, pray without ceasing. Pray. Luke 18, men should always pray and not faint. Okay, and seek Yahweh Shem Yahushai while He may be found, because the doors of mercy are closing. This is Acts 2, verse 14. It says, "But Peter, standing up with the 11, lifted up his voice and said unto them, Ye men of Judea, and all ye that dwell at Jerusalem, be this known unto you, and hearken unto my words. For these are not drunken as ye suppose, seeing it's but the 3rd hour of the day. But this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel." So you can find this in the book of Joel. Okay. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said Yahweh Hashem Shai, that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. So, and I did a lesson on this, but I had a testimony I shared from a day at work, where I just went to the lunchroom and heard these jakes talking about the name of the Lord, and he literally said Yahweh Hashem Shai. He said Yahweh Shai. Okay, now when I heard that name, I got activated. But that's the spirit of the Most High is pouring out His spirit on all flesh, man. So people are, saying the name's being given back to the elect first and foremost. The Most High has all type of men, women, and children having visions of all nations. It says, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Okay? And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days in my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And the prophesy means to say before it happens. But I want to see what it says here in the Greek.
Strong's G 4395. Prophetuo.
To speak forth by divine inspirations, man. To declare, okay? With the idea of foretelling future events, pertaining to the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're foretelling future events in this solar eclipse, man. I believe it's going to be right after the Passover. The Passover is late March of this year, So keep an eye, what dates, from the apostles, of course. But I believe the 75 days is about a little over 3 months, So I believe that's going to be just after the Passover. And we always say this every year. After the Passover, shit kicks up again. Shit kicks up with the new year. There's a new vibration comes on the earth, mainly the spirit of America. But then, the earth is under the vibration of the spirit of America. So with America's new year comes a new spirit on the earth. So we're in a hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. All right. And then after the Passover, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai turns it up again. Verse 19, and I will shew wonders in heaven above and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor. And vapor of smoke. Okay, 20. The sun shall be turned into darkness. That's what we was dealing with. That's what this is going into, man. The sun being turned into darkness. This is sound. And the scriptures liken the day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai as a day of darkness, man. A day of gloominess. Okay? See, man, we're all about pushing this word, man. In honor around Ratazar, this Saturday, we're going to be out at the camp teaching. Okay? This is the book of Amos, chapter 5, and verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. I mean, it's going to be a very dark, evil, bad, terrible time of non-stop judgments coming upon the wicked people of the earth. Okay? Acts 2 and 20. The sun shall be turned into darkness, solar eclipse, and the moon into blood moon, before that great and notable day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come. Okay? 21. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai shall be saved. Now this right here is the knockout punch. Ye men of Israel, hear these words. Yahushua of Nazareth. So this is who Peter is speaking to. Israelites, man. All right, that came from all over the world. Devout Jews from every place under the heaven. Okay. A man approved of Yahweh among you by miracles and wonders and signs, which the Most High did by him in the midst of you, as ye yourselves know. So that's what it's about. It's all about Yahushua, because ain't by no other name may we be saved. Okay, and all of these events, therefore, tell the second coming of Yahushua. Okay, so I'll just get a few more now, and I'll have to end it. I'll have to do another lesson on the other article, but this is Luke 21 and verse 10. Things to come. Then he said unto them, nation shall rise against nation, the kingdom against kingdom. We see that in the Middle East, the IDF. Okay, versus Hezbollah, the different, Iran, backed militias, groups, forces over there, Russia, Ukraine, North Korea, South Korea, China, India, America, the whore Babylon the Great. Nation is rising against nation. Okay? And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. That's every day there's earthquakes all over here, man. Earthquakes in Haiti, earthquakes in Canada, earthquakes in Los Angeles, earthquakes in Southern Africa, Northern Italy. Okay? And famine, scarcity of food, right? And pestilences. Now, since I said it, I was going to bring this out, but for time's sake, I think I'll make it to another lesson. But it says, will disease X be leaked in 2025? Okay? It says the owls, the owls scam treaty is the gateway to a global top-down totalitarian regime, a one-world government. Okay? The reason we can be sure there will be additional scams where the manufactured using fear, either fear and hype alone or actual bioweapon created for this very purpose, is because the takeover plan, aka the Great Reset, is based on the premise that we need global biosecurity and surveillance and a centralized response. Yeah, let no good crisis go to waste. So these devils know the scriptures. They know the scriptures prophesied about, pestilences. So what Esau wants to do, he wants to bring the pestilence so he can control the outcome of what the pestilence is going to do and benefit from the pestilence. Okay? A new contagion will likely be born in 2025, and the media are already prepping us for it. January 15th to 19th, 2024, global leaders met at the WEF's summit, okay, where the key topic of discussion was preparing for the X, a hypothetical new scam predicted to kill 20 times more people than the 19 scam. So that's all I'm going to read. I don't want to get hit. I don't want to get hit with no, information or misinformation, should I say. Luke 21:11. And great earthquakes shall there be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, and that goes into so-called UFO sightings or identified area phenomena, to come from all of that, man. And there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon, right? And in the stars, and upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. So let's look at that in the G and T. Luke 21:25 in the Good News Translation. Okay. There will be strange things happening to the sun, solar eclipses. Okay, 2 suns, all the crazy madness you hear, the moon and the stars, on earth, whole countries will disappear, afraid of the roaring of the sea and raging tides. So yeah, man, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is doing this thing. Let's keep going to Luke. I brought this out in my last lesson, but hey, this song is on repeat. Okay, 26. Men's heart failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, right? Your heart is your mind. When this dollar collapses, people are going to be out here like chickens with their head cut off, and people are going to think shit's going to go back to normal. It never is. It never will. It's just going to be nonstop judgment and mass death. And, it says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, man. And that go for the FEMA camps, civil war, nuclear destruction, the peacekeepers, the UN troops out here, the second coming of Yahushua when people see those ships, okay? And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud with power and a great glory. And that cloud is talking about what the world calls a UFO. But it's the angelic chariot, or the heavenly chariot of the angels and of the Heavenly Father and His Son. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So now is the time to be looking up. They got a movie called Don't Look Up, where Yahushua said, when you see these things, look up. And look at that. 1448 draweth nigh. No, that's not the word I want to look at, though. Let's look at redemption.
Strong's G 629. Apalutrosis.
A releasing effected by payment of ransom. Yahushua already paid the ransom 2,000 years ago by His blood on that cross. Redemption, deliverance, liberation by the payment of a ransom. And that payment is Yahushua's blood. And we know Yahushua rose again. Then He got beamed up in a chariot, same way Elijah got beamed up. Now He's just waiting for the green light. So with that, man, stay strong. We're almost out here. Continue to pray, to return on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Pray, fast, do what you got to do. Pray without ceasing. Pray. Believe. Ask Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to increase your faith, your strength, whatever you're lacking, your wisdom. Stay strong. We're almost out of here. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem HaKadosh. I want to say double honors unto my apostles, and that was a great millstone, and shalom to the elect.